Let's dive on into our next topic, which is actually, and she's going up and up and up and up in my books. I know, loads of people don't like her, but Brie Larson. All right, obviously, Can is going on. Brie Larson is a juror, so she's judging some of the films, and it was a really weird. So Can is where they're premiering Jean de Barry, which is Johnny Depp's movie that he's sort of starring in, and it's hilarious kind of watching everyone sort of flounder at this because obviously Hollywood is there. Like no one gives a fuck at Cannes that Johnny Depp's there. No one cares. Like they're happy for it, right? They literally don't care. But Hollywood is obviously over in Cannes, and they're like, "Oh my god, you can't show Johnny Depp." Blah 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 blah. And so Brie Larson's massively gone up in my books because she just completely deflected the question about Johnny Depp, and was essentially like, "No, I literally couldn't give a shit. I could not give a shit." Like it's her whole demeanor. It's the very clear statements from the questioner about it as well. And you can see she does understand, but she's like, oh, I'm not getting involved in this bollocks. And it's absolute gold. And she's really going up in my book. So let's just watch it now. And we'll sort of get your thoughts on it, really.
I have a different take, but yeah, here we go.
As a sort of outspoken and very vocal advocate for Time's Up and Me Too, I'm curious how you feel about Johnny Depp's film opening the festival, and do you plan to see it?
You're asking me that?
Yes.
I don't know. I'm sorry, I don't understand the correlation or why me specifically.
Oh, just you were on the advisory council, Celebrity Advisory Council for Time's Up. I think the Johnny Depp case has been very well played out in American and international media.
Understood.
There's been some controversy about that film being chosen to play out of competition in open Cannes. So I'm just curious if you will see it and how you feel about its selection here.
Well, you'll see, I guess, if I'll see it. And I don't know how I'll feel about it if I do.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Right. What do you think then? Because I think that's gold. That's hilarious.
I see where you're coming from. I don't think she's sticking up for Johnny so much as she's annoyed that it's a question that has nothing to fucking do with her. And no, that's why.
Well, that's what I mean. So, was she sticking up for Johnny Depp by proxy? Because
I don't see that so much.
Well, no. So the questioner asked very specifically about Time's Up, right? And about the fact that she's on the celebrity advisory board for Time's Up. And she's like, well, yeah, I still don't really understand why you're asking me that. Like, I don't really, what are you talking? Like, it's very clear what the question is. She's like, I just don't want to get involved in this nonsense, basically. That's what it says to me. I love it. I think it's absolute gold. Absolute gold. Oh, Culture's here.
I was going to say, I'm more with Carlo. She's more annoyed for the question than she is sticking up for him. But okay, in proxy, it works that way, I guess. Because if she's there as a judge, first of all, if it's not in contention or whatever, then she's not required to see it. And she's shooting him down because he just wants a juicy statement out of it. But I mean, see, the thing is with her, she's such a narcissistic person that I could see her being more pissy about it not having anything to do with her than it has anything to do with Johnny Depp. I don't even see her drawing the correlation between the Me Too thing, right? Like, because that's what he's trying to tangentially do. And she's just like, no, I'm not going to answer that. And if I do see it,
I love it.
I don't know how I'm going to feel. Like, it's like, I haven't seen the movie yet. How do I know how I'm going to feel if I haven't seen it yet? I mean, yeah. I mean, she's never even worked with Johnny Depp. So, I mean, in that respect, and otherwise, I mean, I could see her, if you want to think she's maybe sticking up for Johnny, is maybe just because
it's not sticking up. It's
right.
She's doing it by proxy, by shooting the question down because she's not entertaining it. Like she's not sticking up for him. It's Brie Larson on Johnny Depp. It's the statement, the question. The question is laid out very, very plain, very simple for anyone to understand. It's very, very clear why and what he's asking. She's on the advisory board of Time's Up as a celebrity advisory. He says it. The Sun in the UK controversy. How do you feel? And she's like, yeah, no, I'm not even entertaining this question. I don't care. And this is the thing, right? You got to remember. So it's sticking up by proxy. It's not actually sticking up. It's more the fact that it all just falls away and just falls apart this whole woke nonsense of them going, well, I'm this and I'm that, and I've really. It's like, no. Like, she's there, she's trying to have a good time. I just don't give a fuck. Like, leave me alone. Like, I don't care. And that's the take home from it to me. That's why it made. Like, she could have used this as clout chasing with all the feminists out there. She could have, right? Because it's a very clear day. It's all there. It's very, very clear. The question is laid out, but she didn't. She does not care, and that's why it goes up in my books. That's why I like it.
I mean, they were in 21 Jump Street technically together, I guess, from what people are saying. I forgot about that, but
she in 21 Jump Street.
Yeah, she plays the love interest in that with Jonah Hill. It's probably her least annoying character in it. Yeah, most people don't remember because she lost some weight afterwards, and I think she got some work done afterwards too.
I'm gonna have to Google that. Anyway,
she looks more cherub in that one than she does now.
Cherubesque, yes, I love that term.
Yes.
Look, first of all, the journalists deserve to get a little bit of pushback because Time's Up folded in January because they were being continually called out for shielding abusers if they had a particular political affiliation. So it wasn't really working very well. So, she's probably like, how is this? She has a lot of reasons that she didn't respond to this. But I don't blame her. And look, it doesn't put her on the wrong side of anything. Because right now, all of the Eve Barlows of the world and all the, the other folks are there at Cannes, trying to start trouble, but it's not working because it's such a small sliver of humanity.
Isn't she also partially there to promote Fast X? And I would imagine Universal told her not to be political at all.
Yeah, because they probably want to work with Depp.
Yeah,
I mean, every studio that's not Disney right now, they want to work with Depp because he's on a comeback run. He's like the new Stark. Robert Downey Jr. So I'm sorry. I just, after this film, and if it's received well, the Jean de Barry, if this is received well and Johnny gets a win out of this, they're going to be looking for him. And I think that they're going to get a win out of it. So.
I mean, look, even this statement by festival head Thierry Frémaux in a press conference Monday defended his decision in selecting Jean de Barry as the kickoff title of the festival's 76th edition. I don't know the image of Johnny Depp in the United States, he told reporters. He's extraordinary in the film, in a role which is difficult. And this is a mistype. I don't know why he was cast. I don't understand that. You will have to ask May Wen her reasons for choosing him. For the rest, I'm the last person to talk about this because if there is one person in the world who is not interested in this very mediatized process, it's me. I'm interested in Johnny Depp as an actor.
Yeah. So did they really ask why, or is it a she or a he? I can't.
For Thierry, it would be a
dude, right? Yeah,
that's what I thought. Okay, are they really asking him why you would cast Johnny Depp in a costume drama or whatever this is?
No, they're asking him why they selected that movie to open Cannes Festival. And he's like, because it's a really good film. And he's really good in it, basically.
Well, yeah, that's kind of a costume drama period piece is kind of Johnny Depp's bread and butter.
He's one of the best at doing that. I mean, fudge. Yeah.
Yeah. I look, she goes up in my books because she could have saw as an opportunity to clout chase for the feminist agenda nonsense and all of that sort of element. She didn't. I like it. I'm happy with that. But you are right. Like, there's no reason to do it either. And yeah, it's just good times for me. Cracks me. Oh, what you doing? Fucking what you doing? It was that. Where is she from 21 Jump Street? I haven't got the pictures of her.
She plays Joan. Oh, you want to see her in 21 Jump Street?
Yeah, do you have it?
Because I don't remember her. I don't
Whip
remember
it out.
her. Whip it out. Don't say that. Tom was already trying to strip earlier.
I'm working on it.
No.
You mean the images? Never mind. Yeah. I'm working on that too, I guess.
The images. Yeah.
I thought you wanted other stuff.
No.
No,
we're good.
You wanted some sexy time with Tom.
No, we're good, mate.
I'm squishy.
Oh boy.
Here you go. See, she's got a much rounder face. She's definitely had some work and shit done since then and lost a lot of weight.
I remember her now. Yeah, okay. God, yeah, she does look different, doesn't she?
I don't remember her being.
She
this.
got some nose work. She got some definite work under her chin.
She was
Jawline,
in
probably.
like the school play, basically.
Yeah, she's the geeky
college
chick
play.
in the movie, believe it or not.
You remember her now, Culture?
Well, he remembered probably.
Yeah.
He watches it nightly. It's one of his favorites on rotation.
That's such
actually, it's not a bad movie. I was like, I was so set to hate that movie because I was a huge 21 Jump Street fan growing up. And I like saw it and I was like, that ain't Brie Larson.
It is too.
With a shit ton of makeup.
I'm just telling you, this is her.
All right. Well, anyway, we're going way off topic now.
Sorry.
I like it. Just to round it up, I like it. I know, it's not necessarily defending Johnny Depp, but it's defended by proxy. It's an opportunity where these, massively sort of activist-leaning individuals could use it as an opportunity to do this. She chose not to. I like it very, very much. I'm very happy about that. Closing thoughts, Tom.
Yeah, clearly it was Mirror Universe, Brie in the 21 Jump Street world. No, like in proxy, I'll give her credit for it, I guess.
Cool. Culture, closing thoughts, my dude. Nothing. Just that.
No, I mean, look, Brie demonstrated a lot of restraint, and I think it put on display a lot of maturity. And I think that that's something she's lacked oftentimes when she's been confronted by the press. And
interesting, yeah, true.
Yeah, so in my book, she's doing better. She probably isn't going to alienate people, and she does have projects coming out. So maybe she's listened to her publicist. I don't know, but you're right. I mean, that level of restraint and maturity is, well, likely to not get anybody to hate her.
Yeah.
Or more people to hate her.
Which we had heard is something that I guess was getting to her.
Yeah, well, that was seen pretty obvious by what we had sort of seen of her being questioned about Captain Marvel and things like that. So, yeah. Let's shuffle on now because we've got some... Take that off the bloody screen.